The following is a paid presentation by Key Video Productions.
There's something cooking in the neighborhood. From where I stand, it's looking mighty good. You're gonna love it. Come dine with me. Come dine with me. Come dine with me.
Hello everybody, I'm Oliver Wolf.
And I'm Jan Farrington, and you're watching Come Dine With Me, Western New York. Brought to you in part by Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, Ventura's CarStar Collision,
And Key Video Productions.
and have we got a great show for you today. It's Thanksgiving week, Chef.
It certainly is.
And I can imagine you, along with all the other chefs in the area, are very busy.
We certainly are. You know, Thanksgiving, it's all about the bird. It's all about
Family.
dinner, a little bit of football. But definitely, yeah, it will keep us busy, that's for sure.
It's a lot about tradition, too, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, absolutely. And the Thanksgiving holiday, it's all about community, bringing family together around the dinner table.
That's right. And let's check in with Shannon. And Shannon, what's your 411 on that?
I totally agree, Chef and Jan. In a little while on the show, I'm here with Chef Brad Rowell, owner of Grange Community Kitchen here in Hamburg, New York. Community is what it's all about in this historic landmark built in 1892.
I've heard so many good things about the Grange restaurant in Hamburg. It's a place that's definitely on my radar, and it should be on yours too.
Well, if you decided to be in charge of the turkey this Thanksgiving, you've come to the right channel for advice. A little later, I will be with Chef Mike Goba right here from the Thunder Falls Buffet. And there's a Thanksgiving tradition that has been passed down in his family for many years. Chef Mike cooks his turkey in a brown shopping paper bag. Can you believe that? And you see how it does it a little later on.
I guess that's one way to cook your bird. But there are other ways to prepare your holiday feast for this Thursday. Let's see how Chef Orazio Ippolito does it.
There's more ways to cook turkey than you can even imagine. So today we're gonna do a simple dish. It's a turkey Florenzia. We got our pan hot. We're gonna put a little bit of olive oil in there. Let it get hot. And what we have here is a turkey breast. And we just took the breast right off of the turkey, pounded it nice and thin. And we're gonna put this inside of our flour. And you can season the flour ahead of time, or you can just do what I'm doing and just lightly season with a little salt, pepper. You don't need garlic. There'll be some garlic in the dish. So we got our turkey nicely coated. What we'll want to do is get a little bit of color on the one side before we flip it, and then we'll make the sauce right in the pan. You can either take the turkey breast out, put it in a pie tin or a baking dish and cook it in the oven. But because it's so thin, we're actually gonna cook it right in the same pan. And I'll show you a trick that I use when I do that. All right, so this turkey's nice. We got a little bit nice color on the one side. And we always say you wanna caramelize anything that you cook, whether it's veal, chicken, turkey, scallops. So what I'm gonna do here now, just so you don't have to dirty two pans, is we're gonna put the turkey up at the top. Use a big enough saute pan if you see that. And I'm gonna start making the sauce right in the same pan. So here I have just a little bit of garlic butter. Just because I'm Italian, I'm gonna throw a little bit more garlic in it. And you really won't even tell the difference between the turkey and the chicken. Once you get all this flavor cooked in, it'll be fantastic. Some red onion. Now I'm gonna show you a trick we do too. Whenever we cook onions in most of our sauces, if there's white wine in it, we'll cook the onions and the garlic first, then put the wine in there, and the wine actually cooks into the garlic and gets rid of a little bit of that harsh bite that you get in your onion. So we get a little bit of color, a little more color on our onions. Again, you want to caramelize that a little bit also. So we're just going to let that go for 2 seconds. Then we're going to add our white wine. This is just a dry Chablis. Add some sun-dried tomatoes that we actually rehydrated. And by doing that, we just took sun-dried tomatoes, boiled it, and then we finished it with garlic, basil, oregano, a little balsamic vinegar, salt, pepper, and olive oil. and let it steep overnight, and that brings the tomatoes back really nice. So we're gonna let that cook out just a touch. Add our cream to it. And we're gonna let that reduce down. And you can see that the turkey is nice on both sides. And it's not really cooking too hard because we have it up on the side of the pan. And again, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can put it on a sizzle plate or on a casserole and finish it in the oven while you're making your sauce. I'm gonna put a little bit more black pepper, a touch of seasoning salt. That's exactly the consistency you want. Now we're gonna add our spinach last. And I'm actually gonna put this turkey right on top. Let that spinach cook down a little bit. Then we'll sauce it. Let that sauce cook right into that turkey. Plate it, and then we'll finish it off. You really wouldn't even know it was turkey. The flavors permeate it, it's incredible. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Same with the other holidays. If you need any catering from Orazio's, or if you want to come in for our Thanksgiving buffet, call the restaurant 759-8888. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Closed captioning provided by
CarStar Relax. We'll take it from here.
After being involved in an accident, one of the first things you think about is getting your car repaired as quickly as possible.
But where do you go and who do you trust?
The only name to keep top of mind and stored in your phone is Ventura's CarStar Collision.
When it comes to customer service, quality, warranties, and peace of mind, we've got you covered.
Leave it to the pros at Ventura's CarStar Collision.
Relax, we'll take it from here.
Lockport's favorite restaurant and meeting place, the Village Eatery Italian Bistro serves the finest pizza, pasta, chicken, veal, and seafood. Our famous Friday night fish fry, homemade Italian bread, and old world sauce have kept Western New Yorkers coming back for over 35 years. Check out our vast wine selection and visit the Bistro Bar for a signature martini. For really great Italian-American food, it's the Village Eatery Italian Bistro.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD.
Hi, I'm Shannon Traphagen, Associate Publisher of Buffalo Healthy Living Magazine and author of the food website smtraphagen.com, Food for Thought. I'm in Hamburg, New York, a town that is all about community, and that's exactly what you get here at the Grange Community Kitchen. I cannot wait to meet the owners. Come on, let's go inside.
Built in 1892, the Grange was home to several businesses, including a meeting space for local farmers after the Civil War, which helped influence Chef Brad's distinctive menu style.
Hi, how are you? So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Come on in. Let me introduce you to my wife.
Great, thank you. So now you and Karen have come a long way since starting out. You even moved out west. What brought you back here to your roots in Buffalo, New York? Why was that important?
We both were raised here and we wanted to be close to our family, and the goal with the Grange was to be like a hub for Hamburg, and we saw the renaissance of Western New York. Really wanted to be a part of that.
I don't know how we could have done it without such a great support system of friends and family.
It's just great to be back and love it here.
Chef Brad not only came back, but brought his culinary prowess with him, having worked under Top Chef winner Hosea Rosenberg, and his dishes are as expressive as his style.
You cook in an open kitchen. Why is that important to you?
It's really important for us to be able to interact with the guests when they come in. People are really interested. They ask a lot of questions, and we get to serve them little tasters. They ask for about an ingredient. We can hand them a little piece of it, and they can taste it, and it's a lot of fun.
It's quick service, it's cafe style, so you can come and go as you please, and we really wanted it to feel casual and welcoming.
Tell me one of your favorite dishes that you love making here.
Really, our roasted chicken is probably like one of my favorite dishes. It's really like a staple on our menu. So we start with Herba Verde chickens. Herba Verde is a farm out in East Aurora. We do a half chicken, bone out almost the entire bird, and then we sear it on a cast iron pan, finish that in the oven. We do it with some little charred lemon that gets squeezed over the end. We season the chicken with ground fennel seed, coriander, salt, and chili flakes. And then it's roasted in our oven.
Wow,
and
that's really good.
Served with white beans and kale.
It's really juicy. It's got great flavor and great seasoning. That is amazing. You will love this dish.
Having steadily worked through a great meal, I belly up to the bar to learn how to make one of the Grange's famous libations with help from Joanna Coppola.
I'm gonna learn how to make
crush cup.
A crush cup.
You want to put 2 ounces of vodka.
Okay.
Now we're going to do 1 ounce of lemon juice. You've got ginger extract, so it's basically a simple syrup made with a little bit of chopped up ginger and lemon peel.
Right there?
Perfect.
Okay.
1/4 ounce of the contratto.
Ooh.
So this kind of resembles like a Gewürztraminer grape flavors, kind of that lychee sweetness, a little bit of spice. Then we're gonna do some elderflower with a Giffard.
Okay.
You can do 1/2 ounce of that. You can do it. I'm not making the drink, you're making the drink. I work later. I don't have to work now.
I'm on the clock.
Perfect. This is our straight ginger juice. If you're ever sick, pour yourself a shot of this.
You hear that?
Little
Shot of
squirt.
this.
You can go right in there.
Oh, just right in here?
Yep.
Okay.
Just a little splash of soda on top.
That's the crush cup.
There we go. You get that nice aromatics from the thyme on top.
Oh my gosh, that is really, really
tasty.
smooth. That's a dangerous drink.
It is definitely a dangerous drink.
Thank you so
You
much
are very
for taking
welcome.
the time to teach
Absolutely.
me this. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of
No, I
fun.
hope you had fun.
Thank you.
Here at the Grange, you get a true sense of community. Brad and Karen work tirelessly to put out authentic home-cooked food and drink that keeps patrons coming back time and time again.
Whenever you're cooking, you're just hoping that people enjoy it, and that's always a surprise that you're like, wow, these people really love what we do. They come here for the first time, and when you start seeing them come back, really like is what kind of, yeah, it's really nice, and you know that they really appreciate what you do, and it means a lot.
A restaurant where everybody knows your name. The Grange Community Kitchen is all about family, friends, and experimentation. Brad and Karen are not afraid to try new things, and patrons are rewarded for it. I highly recommend stopping out at the Grange Community Kitchen, and that's your Food 411. Back to you, Jan and Chef Oliver.
Chef, we really need to make it out to the Grange very soon.
Absolutely, we do.
Okay.
You know, some of the items that I really loved, you know, they're serving breakfast, lunch, dinner, which is great, but they're local sourcing on it, you know, where they really look at what is in season right now, what can we use, what comes local, you know, you don't have to ship it half around the world, carbon footprint and all that good stuff. So
Exactly.
I think that was pretty impressive.
I do too, yes. It's good for the community. Stay with us, there's a lot more to come on this edition of Come Dine With Me, Western New York.
Some call it luck. Others believe in the invisible hand of fate. Maybe it's magic or a higher power. Here, we like to think there's a perfect match for all of us. Seneca Resorts and Casinos. Nothing else comes close.
Molinero's Restaurante has become a staple in the historic Lockport community. We pride ourselves on serving authentic, homemade Italian dishes that our family has shared for generations. We invite you to come on in or take us home because when it comes to our menu, we have something for everyone. No matter how you slice it, New York, Chicago, or Sicilian, we got you covered. Oh, and make sure you save room for Mama Molinero's homemade desserts. Molinero's Restaurante, a slice above the rest.
Hey, you got a bunch of these? You want to turn them into these? Come on down and talk to me. I'm going to take this and turn it into this in 2 weeks. Don't ask me how I do it. I've been doing this for a long time. Come on and talk to me. I'm here every Tuesday.
Don't trust your precious memories to catchy gimmicks. Let the courteous and professional staff at Buffalo Video Transfers convert your old videos to DVD. Just $14.95 per tape and $9.95 for any additional copy after that. Visit BuffaloVideoTransfers.com, a division of Key Video Productions.
Roger's Tips. With me, Chef Roger Bell. One creative way to bring your friends and family together is by cooking on a smoker. There are a lot of variables that go into smoking. The temperature of your smoker, the type of meat you're going to use, and the type of wood you're going to use. I prefer to use fruit wood for my smoking because it adds a sweetness to the meat when it's done. When smoking meats, I prefer to go with something that's a little fattier than other things, like brisket. The fat matters in the smoking of the meat because it retains most of the smoke flavor. The temperature of the fire is very important. You don't want it too hot because it'll cook the meat, and that's not smoking. A perfect temperature to keep your smoker at is 225, low and slow. Another very important tip is don't ever lean on a hot smoker. Ow! Now that's another Rogers tip.
Welcome back to Come Dine with me, Western New York. If you want to check out more Thanksgiving dishes or any of the recipes you've seen on our program, you can find them on our site, comedinewithme.wny.com. And for a sneak peek and look behind the scenes at the making of the show, be sure to follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook. Right now, what's Thanksgiving without pumpkin pie?
Hey everybody, Jeff Rexinger from Artisan Kitchens, and happy Thanksgiving. Today, we're gonna take Thanksgiving outdoors. We're gonna make a pumpkin pie. Who doesn't love pumpkin pie? We're gonna show you right here on the Big Green Egg. So with a pumpkin pie, what we did first was we put the pie shell into the Big Green Egg and we baked that off for about 15 minutes. Then we made the filling, which consisted of some cream cheese, pumpkin, sugar, salt, and then a couple eggs. Ginger and some cinnamon. We blended that all together. So our batter's all mixed up, and we're back at the egg, and we're just gonna pull our pie crust out and add all the ingredients. So the pie goes back into the Big Green Egg at 350 degrees for about 50 minutes. The pumpkin pie was very interesting because the Big Green Egg has the ability to impart some charcoal flavor into everything that you cook on it, and it really gave it a different flavor than what you might be accustomed to on your Thanksgiving pumpkin pie. Here you have it, pumpkin pie on the Big Green Egg. Just another example of the versatility of the greatest outdoor grill ever made.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Artisan Kitchens and Baths, Western New York's most interactive showroom.
Welcome to Illy DePaul's restaurant. It's a family affair here as we carry on tradition of my grandfather of serving great food, sharing stories, talking sports, and celebrating with friends and family at the Ringside Lounge.
My name is Kelsey, and I've been coming to the restaurant since I was a little kid. Everyone here makes me feel so welcome and comfortable to be in this restaurant, and the DePaul family and all the staff here are very welcoming. I like to help out the family when I can by lending a hand and going to the benefits such as the Celebrity Chef Dinner. It's a big fundraiser for the athletes of Western New York.
The Celebrity Chef Dinner is an event that we host every year. It does a lot for the community and has a lot of great food.
Two of the dishes that I always get when I'm at this celebrity dinner, I also always get when I'm with my girlfriends and I come here for a girls' night. One of them is a caprese salad.
The caprese salad is a nice light salad served with fresh mozzarella, sliced prosciutto, tomatoes, fresh basil, and drizzled with balsamic vinaigrette.
Then it's on to the gnocchi bolognese for an entree.
The gnocchi bolognese is an Italian classic, served with our meat sauce and a little dash of herbal butter. It's a big dish. It'll fill you up or split it with a group of friends.
Girls' Night always starts off with great food and drinks from Ilio DiPaolo's.
It's always a great day at Ilio DiPaolo's. We'll see you at the Ringside Lounge.
The romance of Tuscany, the flavor of DiPaolo's, everything you love about DiPaolo's, the food, the friendship, the family. Whether in our elegant dining room or outside in the courtyard, the atmosphere is authentic. For a simple dinner out or the affair of a lifetime, find Tuscany in your own backyard. Ilio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Banquets and Ringside Lounge in Blaisdell, a family restaurant with a gourmet touch.
I only went to talk. Didn't expect to fall in love. I told him what I needed and he listened. We finally decided to go through with it. The design team was with us every step of the way, and we created our dream kitchen.
And within budget. We hardly spend time in a living room anymore.
Make your living room jealous. Let Artisan Kitchens and Baths craft your dream kitchen, from cabinets and countertops to appliance brands like Miele, Sub-Zero, and Wolf. Visit our showroom at 200 Amherst Street in Buffalo. Artisan Kitchens and Baths.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to go to work for you, for your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
Welcome. We're here today with Chef Mike Goba from the Thunder Falls Buffet at the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino. Welcome, Chef. How you doing?
Great, Chef. How
Good.
you doing today?
Can you believe it? Thanksgiving Thursday it is.
Right around the
And you
corner.
brought one of your friends too, yeah?
Absolutely. We're going to end up roasting this turkey in a brown shopping bag. This has been going on probably for 80 years in my family. My mother-in-law started it. When I first met my wife, I couldn't believe that they were going to cook a turkey in a shopping bag.
I can't believe it either.
Absolutely. And then her mother used to do it also. So this has been going on for quite some time.
So let's get started.
We're going to make the brine first.
Okay.
So we're starting off with a gallon and a half of water. We have a cup, 2 cups of salt, 2 cups of sugar.
Brown sugar?
Brown
okay.
sugar. Carrots, 2 carrots sliced. 3 stalks of celery sliced. 1 large onion sliced.
Okay.
About a dozen peppercorns, black peppercorns. And then we have some fresh rosemary that we're going to add to this.
Just break it up a little bit and
Yep.
that's it, yeah.
Open up those oils a little bit in the fresh herbs and you can smell them already. So what we want to do is we want to let this set up for probably maybe 12 to 24 hours overnight. So you can make this in advance.
Just keep it in the fridge?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. All right, and through the magic of television, you made this brine yesterday, actually. So there's
Yes,
a
I
brine
did.
already made. So what is the next step, Chef?
The next step is to put your turkey into a brining bag. And today I'm using just a 5-gallon garbage bag. So I'm going to add this turkey to the bag right now. And this is so you don't make a mess when you're doing this.
Okay. Go ahead.
And then just take your brine and pour that right over your turkey.
So one of the advantages of having the bag there is that the brine really gets into, all the meat of the turkey everywhere.
Yes. And don't add all your vegetables. Don't strain this out.
Okay.
So after brining this turkey and putting it in the bag, we're going to put this into the refrigerator overnight.
All right, so the turkey got brined overnight. You took it out, you dolloped it right. What's next, Chef?
The next step is to butter up the bag on the inside. So you're going to take a stick of butter. I already have this one pre-buttered, but you're going to take a stick of butter, soft. You're going to rub this butter through this whole bag, sides, bottom, everywhere. And when you're all done, we can get a picture of this, okay? This is what it's supposed to look like.
And this is just a regular paper shopping bag that you're using here?
Yes, right from the grocery store is where I got this.
Okay.
Okay, so then All we're gonna do is we're gonna take the turkey.
Let me help you here.
Take some butcher's twine, tie it up. You're good to go.
Wow.
In the oven, 1 hour at 450 degrees. And then after 1 hour, you're gonna go an hour and a half at 400 degrees. And then after the hour and a half, you're gonna go for 1 hour at 375 degrees. When this turkey comes out, this turkey will have a nice brown crusted skin all the way around it.
Wow, chef, turkey in the paper bag. How's that, in the paper shopping bag? Let's try it out here. Awesome. Nice, juicy, got a good skin on it. Well done.
Thank you, chef.
Now, our viewers, where can they get that turkey for Thanksgiving?
Thunder Falls Buffet. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Wow, that looks delicious.
It was
you
delicious.
Were right. Yeah.
It was delicious and a very innovative way of cooking the bird. So,
pretty easy too, and you use your paper bags up.
Yes. But if you don't want to cook it yourself, come on down to the Thunder Falls Buffet. Chef Mike be happy to cook
what
it
kind
for
of menu
you.
do you have?
Well, the traditional Thanksgiving, really. We have the ham, the turkey, the gravy, stuffing, mashed potato, all the good stuff.
Oh,
so.
that sounds easy.
Just a reminder, we'll be back here on Channel 7 next week at the same time, and we hope you join us then.
For the staff and the crew of Key Video Productions and sponsors, and I'd also like to take this time to say a big thank you to my Lord & Taylor, who provides my wardrobe every single week for the past 8 seasons. They can provide you with just about anything you need, from a house party to a black tie affair event. And don't forget to go online and get coupons, because you can. All right? Never go shopping without coupons. For everyone here at Come Dine With Me, Western New York, have a wonderful Thanksgiving week, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving, and remember, food rules.
Hey, you got a bunch of these? You want to turn them into these? Come on down and talk to me. I'm going to take this and turn it into this in 2 weeks. Don't ask me how I do it. I've been doing this for a long time. Come on and talk to me. I'm here every Tuesday.
Don't trust your precious memories to catchy gimmicks. Let the courteous and professional staff at Buffalo Video Transfers convert your old videos to DVD. Just $14.95 per tape and $9.95 for any additional copy after that. Visit BuffaloVideoTransfers.com, a division of Key Video Productions. The Sandwich Task Force is asking for your help in the capture and return of Nicky Whispers. Standing 3 inches high, his known accomplices are sweet red peppers, melted mozzarella, and Goomba oil. Whispers is armed with grilled prime rib. If you have any information on his known whereabouts, contact Marco's Italian Deli today.